Good morning, class. Today we will start with exercise 1.4 of NCERT, as you can see on your screen. Okay, so we will start with the first question, that is visualize 3.765 on the number line. So we have to understand here that this number 3.765, this number actually lies between 3 and 4. Okay, as you can see, the first digit is 3, and here something is written, that means this number is greater than 3. So if it is greater than 3, that means it should lie between 3 and 4. Okay, so first we will make a number line, and on the number line we will write 3 at the first corner and 4 at the last corner. It would be more suitable if you make a line of 10 centimeter. Okay, to just understand it with clarity, you can make a line of 10 centimeter or 15 centimeter according to you, and then at the one corner you will write 3 and other corner you will write 4, because this number 3.765 will definitely lie between 3 and 4. Then what you have to do, you have to make its 10 division, like 1 division, 2 division, 3 division. Okay, with the help of scale you can make this. And remember, if you draw a line of 10 centimeter, like you have a line of how much centimeter, that is 10, then that 10 centimeter line can be divided into 10 equal parts. Okay, in this way you can draw this. So first division will be written as 3.1, second division will be 3.2, third will be 3.3, and so on. Like ninth division will be 3.9, and last one is your 4.0. You can understand, or simply 4. Okay, so we can say that, again we can say the second point is what, 3.765, this will lie between 3.7 and 3.8. as you can see, this is 765, so it will lie between 700 and 800. So here this 3.7 number, and here we have one more thing, that is 3.8, as you can see. So with the help of one arrow we will draw this number line. Okay, here. So here it is mentioned 3.7, and here we have 3.8. Again, between this 3.7 and 3.8 we will have 10 small divisions. Okay, those divisions we have mentioned over here. The first division will be written as 3.71, because you can consider this 3.7 as 3.70. Okay, and this 3.8 means actually 3.80. Okay, so here we have 70 and here we have 80. So between 70 and 80 we have to make 10 divisions. So each divisions will be numbered as 3.71, then 3.72, then 3.73, then 3.74, and 3.75, like that, and at last 3.79, 79, and 3.80. Okay, so again we can see that this number 3.765, this will lie between 3.76 and 3.77. actually you can think in your mind, this is 3.770 and this is 3.760. okay, so this number 765, just see after decimal, it is 765. So it will lie definitely between 760 and 770. Just focus on last 3 digits. Okay, 765, this number will lie between 760 and 770. So here what we will do, this 3.76, we will write 3.76 over here. Okay, over here at this first corner, and this 3.77 we will write this 3.77 at this corner. Okay, and again think, this is written as 760. Okay, and this is 770. So we will make 10 divisions between these two numbers. The first division, if this is 760, the first division will be 761, then 762, then 3.763, then 764, then 765, and so on. 766, 767, 768, 769, and 770. Okay. Now we have to observe that this number, that is 3.765, where this number lie. Okay. This circular part, okay, this circular mark represent your actual number 3.765. You can read here also in the figure, circular mark shows 3.765. okay. Now we will see some extra questions. Okay, we will try to understand some more problem which is similar to this one, 3.765. Visualize 5.236 on the number line. You have to focus on first number, that is 5, and something is written over here also, that means this number is greater than integer 5 and less than 6. So we can say here 5.236 lies between 5 and 6. So first we will write 5 at one corner of the line, and at the second corner we will write 6. So here we can divide this line in 10 divisions. Like first division will be 5.1, then 5.2, then 5.3, and so on up to 5.9 and 60, 6.0, or you can say this is 6. Similarly, you can say that 5.236, again this number lies between 5.2 and 5.3 because it is 236. Think like 236 rupees we have, that 236 rupees are between 200, this is like 200, and this is like 300. Okay, so 236 lies between 200 and 300. So what we can say, 5.236 will lie between 5.2 and 5.3. So see here, we have the first number 5.2, we have second number 5.3. So between these two numbers our actual number will lie. So here we will again make this diagram. The first end will be shown by 5.2. At the second end we will write 5.3. Okay, and 5.2 and 5.3 is further divided into 10 divisions. Okay, so just think in your mind, this is 5, not 5.2, this is 5.20, and this is 5.30, 5.30 and 5.20. Now between 20 and 30 we can divide this line in 10 parts. The first part will be 5.21, like 5.22, 22, 23, 24, and so on. Last will be, second last will be 29, and at the last we will write 30. So see, our actual number is again 236. This lies between 5.23 and 5.24. Now see, where is 5.23? This is your 5.23, 230, and this is 5.24, 240. So 236 will lie between 230 and 240. Okay, so again we will make one more diagram, and here we will write 5.23 first number, then we will write second number 5.24. So between 5.2 and 5.3 we can make 10 divisions, like you can see on your screen, 5.3 and 5.24, 5.23 and 5.24. The first division will be 5.231, then 5.232, then 5.233, 5.234, like that, and here is our answer, that is 5.236. Okay, in this way we can show our number on the number line. So here I am giving you some questions for practice. These questions are like, visualize 4.762 on the number line. Similarly here number is 7.6235 on the number line. You have to do these two questions for practice. Okay, so start with our next question of NCERT, that is question number 2. Visualize 4.26 bar on the number line up to 4 decimal place. Now you understand the meaning of this bar. This means this number is repeating itself. This block of digit, that is 26, is repeating itself. So we can write up to 4 decimal place 4.26 can be written as 4.2626. So how we will show this number on number line? First we will check this number 4.2626 lies between 4 and 5. So here we will write 4 and here we will write 5. Okay. So as you can see, we have given 10 divisions to this number line. First division is 4.1, then 4.2, then we have 4.3 and so on. Similarly, second last is 4.9 and at last is 5. Now we can say 4.2626. This lies between 4.2 and 4.3. Think this is 4.30 and 4.20, 20 and 30. This 26 will definitely lie between 26 and 30, 20 and 30. So we have first this number 4.2 and here we have 4.3. Okay, their magnified view is given here, like 4.2 will be written at this corner and this 4.3 is written at the last corner of the number line. Then again we will think this is 20 and this is 30. So we will divide this number line into 10 divisions, like between 20 and 30. How many divisions there are? 10 divisions. Okay, so first division is 4.21, then 4.22, then 23, 24, 25 and so on up to 29 and 30. Okay, so our number is actually what? That is 4.2626. So we can say that this 26, okay, here we have 26, okay, but number is not exactly 26, it is 4.26 and something more. So we can say that 4.26 plus something. This number will lie between 4.26 and 4.27. So we will again make its magnified diagram. As you can see, at the first corner this 4.26 is mentioned. At the last corner we mention 4.27. Again we will consider 4.26 as 4.260 and we will consider 4.27 as 4.270 in our mind. Okay, and here we can say this is 260 and we will call it 261, then 262, then 263. 10 divisions we have made. So up to 4.269 and at last it is 4.270. We can say that our number 4.2626 will lie between 4.26 and 27, because think in mind this is 26 rupees and it is little more than 26 rupees. So this is between 26 rupees and 27. In this way you can imagine. Okay, now as you can see, we will again make a magnified view. This magnified view is like that. This 4.262, this is 262 and 6 more. Okay, so 4.262 is mentioned here and 4.263, this number is mentioned here. Again we will think here we have mentioned 0 and here it is also mentioned 0. So it is 4.2620, it is 4.26 and 30. This is 4.2620, this is 4.2630 and actual number is 2626. So 2626 will lie definitely between 4.2620 and 2630. Okay, so this is our first number 2621, this is second number 2622, then third 26 23, then fourth 26 24, then fifth 26 25, then sixth 26 26, and so on. So this is our required number, as you can see, 4.2626. So we have one more question here, but you will solve this question at home. Question for homework. Question is 3.27, okay, and bar over 7. That means this number may be like 3.27777 and so on. You have to show this number on number line, but up to 4 decimal place. Okay, so you can do it by yourself. Now we will move on for the new topics, that are operations on real number. Okay, so which kind of operations or which kind of questions may be asked based on real number. Okay, so example 1 is 7 root 5 is a number, other number is 7 by root 5, and third number is root 2 plus 21. You have to tell these are irrational number or not. Means you have to tell these are rational or irrational number. So see solution. As we know that root 5 is 2.236. This is value of root 5. Okay, and the exact value of root 5, if you will solve this, you will get like this: 2.236067997 and so on. Okay, if you observe this number, then you will find that this number root 5 is what? This is irrational. Now let's see what was the definition of irrational number. Irrational number are those which fulfill these 2 points. Which 2 points? Point number A is non-terminating, means the number should be like this, that it does not terminate or it does not have a complete answer. Okay, like number which not ends after decimal point. Like here we have mentioned 5 point, as you can see on your screen, 5.23271298 and so on. Means you can write a number which is never ending. Okay, it never terminates. So you can see that this number is what? Non-terminating. That's okay. But one more parameter is there, that is non-recurring. If after decimal a certain digit block not repeat itself, means after decimal, like we have a number 5.23, then 24, then 25, then 26 and so on, it will keep on going. Okay, or here you can say 5.01, 001, 0001, and next you can predict 4 times 0 and 1. That means you can say such number in which there is no certain pattern, there is non-recurring, means no pattern or no digit repeat itself. Okay, such number are called non-recurring. So whenever a number is non-terminating, that is the first condition, it should not terminate. Suppose if you have any number like 5.23, okay, so you can say this is a complete number. Complete means this is just terminating number. It terminates after some certain digits, after 2 digits. So it never be our irrational number. It is always rational, such number. But a number it keeps on going like this. And in that also there should be non-recurring. Okay, means the number should not repeat itself. Such numbers are called irrational number. Like we have root 5 over here. In root 5 also you will observe that this number never terminates. It keep on going like this. Okay, you will get some certain answer, and moreover there is no certain number, no particular number which is repeating itself. Okay, you will not find any pattern. So such number are called irrational number. So question is that whether 7 root 5 is also irrational. So in short we can write root 5 only up to 3 decimal place, 2.236. Now 7 root 5 means what? 7 into root 5, and root 5 is 2.236 and so on. So 7 multiplied by this number, you will get 15.652. Okay, and this number will also be non-terminating. Okay, because initially root 5 was also not terminating, so your answer will also be non-terminating. So you can say this number is also non-terminating, so it is also irrational because no pattern is repeating itself. So it is clear that 7 root 5 is also a non-terminating, non-recurring decimal. Okay, so it is also called irrational number. Now see, we have one more number, that is 7 by root 5. Okay, so 7 by root 5 is rational or irrational. Now you know very well root 5 is irrational, but you have to tell 7 by root 5 is rational or irrational. So see its solution. So 7 by root 5 can be solved as, we can write 7 by root 5 equal to 7 by root 5 into root 5 upon root 5. We can do in this manner. So this root 5 and root 5 will multiply together, and here we will get 5 only. So our number has become 7 by 5 root 5. Okay, and root 5, value of root 5 is 2.236 and so on. If you will solve this, you will get 3.1304 and so on. Why you are not getting a terminating answer or a certain answer? Because this number root 5 2.236 is also not a certain number. It will keeps on going like this. Okay, that's why you can say this answer is also non-terminating and non-recurring. Okay, similarly we have one more question. Here you can see it is asked that root 2 plus 21 is rational or irrational. Okay, so see how we solve this. So we can say that root 2 plus 21 means what? Root 2 is 1.414213562. If you find in root 2 also, it is not a terminating number because its answer is like 1.414 and this much. Okay, you can solve this by yourself also by taking square root of 2. So you will get this answer. In short, you can write 1.414. In this pattern also, if you try to observe, there is no certain pattern, there is no certain block which is repeating itself. Okay, in short, we can write root 2 equal to 1.414, and we know that means this root 2 is non-terminating, non-recurring. Okay, now we can say root 2 plus 21 means what? Root 2 is 1.414 and 21, so it will become 22 plus 4.141. Okay, so it is also a non-terminating, non-recurring number. Now we have few more questions like 2 root 2 plus 4 root 3. Okay, you have to add basically irrational numbers. How to add irrational numbers? Okay, 2 root 2 plus 4 root 3 and 7 root 2 minus 4 root 3. How you will add these numbers? So basically 2 root 2, this first number, and basically you have to see this root 2 and this root 2. Okay, these number can be solved together, and this 4 root 3 and minus 4 root 3, in which square root number is common, they can be solved together. Okay, so we will write 2 root 2 and 7 root 2 together, they will be solved together, and 4 root 3 and minus 4 root 3, they will be solved together. Basically this will cut to each other and our answer will be 7 and 2, 9 root 2. Okay, like here we have one more question multiply 7 root 3 by 2 root 3. So how to perform multiplication on irrational number? Basically, your square root part is multiplied together and the complete integer are multiplied together, like 7 2 ja 14 and 3 and 3. Okay, root 3 and root 3. This will become 3. So your answer is 42. Now we have one more question, like division also we can perform on irrational number. 7 root 15 is one number and root 3 is second number. We have to divide this 7 root 15 by root 3. So we will write 7 root 15 upon root 3. Now this root 15 can be written as 5 into 3. So we can separate these two numbers like this, root 5 into root 3. This root 3 and this root 3 will be cancelled out together. Okay, so our answer will be 7 root 5. In such way more questions will be asked. Okay, now we start to solve your exercise 1.5. In 1.5 exercise we will find some similar problems. Okay, those problems you can do easily.